we've hit a genesis point. The Cyrcadia's Wario, and that all comes from watching Glutonny at Genesis. I watched 2 of his games. He was playing Nyoko, Nyono KNB, who's a Diddy Kong player, and Glutonny versus Hurt. So what I was actually noticing, I guess, in those games was Glutonny just gets the hits. I was like, how is he just getting these hits for free? Like, his movement is just so good. He's so patient, but it's like he was moving in such a way that eventually the opponent just slipped up and he got his openings. And I really wanted to get into why that was the case. And I think I've been sort of teetering on the edge of it. These conditioning ideas I had were super useful. And actually, I guess, rather than just conditioning with moves, I wasn't thinking just like that before, but conditioning with movement, I suppose. At least what the pro level feels like is they're sort of like moving, lots of threats of zones of like initiation or threats and stuff, and then they just see if they slip up just a little bit, and then they just capitalize on it, or get their hits. And I think as well, a lot of the time I tend to force the issue a bit too much, so I'll weave in too much attacking or shielding into my movement. Let's do a rising fair here. Let's try dash attack, even though I've missed the whiff punish window. Let's just rush in for a nair just to try get it. And that's kind of just hoping. I'm just kind of hoping I'm going to get the hits. I'm just trying to commit, and I'm just picking moments where I'm like, okay, I want to go in now. It's not really engineering the situation, finding the hits, conditioning to get the hits. And that's really what I've been trying to work on at the moment, because I think that's kind of what's lacking in my game plan. And the higher up I've gone, like the tougher the opponents I have to verse, harder it is to just get freebies, to get free openings, to hope that my hits are going to work. I need to know, or I need to condition or move or play in such a way that I'm just getting these mistakes out of my opponents. So yeah, I think going into today, I kind of want to, not really force the issue as much when it's not my turn. Like, if it's not my turn to get the punish, I'm not going to force things anymore. I think as well, I'm a bit of a overreactive player. I play neutral pretty smart. I play patient, say, and then someone does a dash attack, but I'm not quite in a position to punish it. I see the dash attack, that's like a stimulus, and I'm like, oh, okay, now it's my turn to go in, now we can start. Whereas I could be taking center stage, I could be staying a little bit outside the range to see if they do panic options or something like that as well, because they've just whiffed something. Those are sort of better ways to get in than just, my opponent's done something, let me just try and answer it. So a lot of the time, I'm just going to be playing like, oh, it's not my turn, it's not my turn, it's not my turn. And yeah, I think the other thing as well I'm thinking about today is, I kind of, like I was saying, sometimes I'm like, oh, now I want to go in, but I also struggle with like being passive as well. If I'm being too passive, not trying to play the game, I get put in the corner and I don't really know what to do. So I think something I've actually just been struggling with is I keep the center lines between my opponent too rigid. What do I mean by that? I mean, like, I shouldn't be as afraid to just cross someone up, to if they're in the air, to run under them. If they're like playing grounded, dash attacking heaps, to just double jump over them, go the other side, use the platforms to cross up as well. And I think that's a good way to just avoid getting put in the corner if they're playing aggressive. I'm not too sure. Taking center stage is always good as well. So yeah, that's my plan for today. What I sort of learned watching Glutonny's Wario at Genesis. And yeah, we got a monthly today, same one as when something clicks. That Wario, that leveling up my Wario video. So I got doubles today as well with Blackout, so that should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to that. I haven't done doubles in a hot minute. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Keen to let this idea sort of brew for a bit and see what happens. Catch you after.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing more than just the brown jacket. How about that jacket? Like a monitor power cable or
monthly complete. Pretty happy. Was quite happy with like how the new insights I've been getting into my play have been going, how they've been implementing into how I'm playing. Seeing a lot of success with like the certain tactics I'm using now, like letting the hits come to me, not trying to force things, not hoping things will hit, just waiting for those situations to arise, recognizing the time and the state of the game and being like, oh, yep, now's good, or now I should back off, now I should just take center stage, stuff like that. So yeah, it's kind of neat. I kind of feel like I'm in the middle of a breakthrough, at least with my Wario. Like lots of, maybe not in performance, but at least like I'm like breaking through like the old mold of how I used to play, ironing out some of these kinks in my game plan that just it's just like a natural evolution of my play to make up for the mistakes, make up for some of the bad habits, and it's just nice to see. Really happy to see where my Wario is going, and when I'm playing like that, I really enjoy coming to tournaments, enjoy getting the experience, coming with like something in mind that I talk about in these car talks and stuff. So anyway, yep, pretty happy. That's the overarching theme of today. So yeah, let's just get into the bracket breakdown. So my first opponent was Paper, who I actually versed in the last video in losers. And yeah, historically, they used to just absolutely destroy me at the old curtain calls. And we started going a bit back and forth over the last year. And yeah, I just find their Little Mac really tough. In that matchup, it's like, it's not easy to sort of just get free whiff punishes, I think. I need to be in the right space, right time, and then I can sort of commit to something. Like, I can't just, if they do a tilt, for example, like an up tilt or a down tilt, F tilt, I can't just rush in afterwards. And it feels like they have lots of shield stun as well on some of the smashes. So if I try shield, try to get an out of shield punish on some of those moves, it just doesn't really work out. I think I could have got more out of shield stuff. There's definitely ways to work around that. I'll keep that in mind for next time, but obviously it's not optimal. We don't want to be just fishing for out of shield stuff. If I'm just in that situation, then yeah, I'll try to get it punished then. But yeah, I actually was quite happy with how I was playing, even though it was an 0-2. I think I played well, I think I found my hits, and the slow, patient grind of just like not approaching, not trying to not play the game, but just like waiting for the right situation to commit. I think it's working well. So that'll probably be the game I put on in between these car talks, and yeah, kind of cool. So after that, I had to play Ant. Ant has kind of a bad track record against me. Hasn't really taken a game other than when we like went random versus each other. So sometimes they can get in their head about how they're playing, but from an outside perspective, like when I play them, I don't know why they're getting nervous, because each time I play them, they're getting better. They've sort of settled on a main now. They used to sort of jump around in mains, so it's nice to see them sort of settle on Olimar. And yeah, I think they were playing well in the end. I managed to win 2-0, but kudos to them. While I was playing Ant, though, I kept hearing this freaking crazy noise from the crowd. Everyone was losing it because Papa Joe, who's a Yoshi player I talked about last... when was it? I'm going to go here. Just I couldn't figure out which direction to go. Yeah, I played them last monthly, so that would have been leveling up my Wario number 29. When something clicks. They're the player that came from Bustleton. I rarely see, but they're like, honestly, they're a hidden boss in the scene, because yeah, everyone was losing it in the crowd because they almost beat Corey's Rob. Maybe Corey was a bit rusty, didn't expect Papa Joe to be as good as he was, so he was doing really well. And obviously, I had a tough time against him at the last monthly, even though I just managed to scrap it out. And when I played him this monthly, the advice I told him about, he's implemented. So I was like, damn. So now it's even harder to sort of beat him, which I don't mind at all. I love the challenge. And yeah, just managed to clutch out again. I was doing a good job of just maneuvering around like Yoshi's airspeed, finding the right hits, using farewell, using my buttons. I caught onto the habit of sort of double jumping out of disadvantage, but I wasn't able to punish it. I was trying to get like just delay my combo just a little bit. Like if I did nair 1-2 up air, I'd just wait a little sec, chomp, try to get their double jump, send them off, and maybe get a kill, but I wasn't able to capitalize on that. And yeah, I think I was just doing a good job of maneuvering around what they were doing, their timings, and yeah, glad I won that. So ended up winning 2-0, which was nice. Kudos to them. Then finally I played Ruan. So I have a reputation against Bayonetta in the scene. Not my most favourite character to verse, let it be known. No hate to the guys though that play it, the players, Ruan and Pop Plant. Those who play it, I don't mind them. It's just the character I find is really tough for Wario. So whenever I have to verse them in bracket, I'm a little nervous, and no, still giving my best go. And as it turned out, it was a pretty close set. I was really happy with my set against Ruan. Again, was just waiting, being patient, finding my hits, converting my hits into like meaningful stuff, keeping my advantage. And I used to just sort of, I mean, Bayonetta's sort of just faster than Wario on the ground, and like when they're doing like the side Bs, down Bs, or side B downs, all that stuff, it can be sort of tough for Wario to keep up. And I think before I just kept trying to face them head on, make something happen. I was just letting the hits come to me. Like they did a side B at one point, I was just underneath, did up tilt, got up tilt, and they just did something. I sort of just waited a bit. They did a down air to try escape being in their lag after doing all the specials. Found an up throw, stuff like that. So I was really happy with how I was just finding the throws, finding the hits, even if I didn't win. The first game actually we went to like 1:15 left on the timer. It was really slow, patient play, good from both of us. I was kind of saving the waft for the third stock, but Rowan ended up clipping my jump, and I had to do like a bike recovery, and I tried to lean it down so that I could jump onto the ledge, but we're playing on PS2, so when I jumped, I actually jumped underneath the platform, and no jump. It was really awkward. If I tried to up B, I would have just pancaked under the stage. That's what happened against Bunk once. So I had to just expend the waft to recover. Would have liked to use it, but did get to use it in the second game. I ended up getting like I think I got nair 1-2, up air onto the platform, waft. So good usage of the waft, using the bike to sort of just disrupt their hits, disrupt their side Bs so they're stuck in lag, using it to edge guard as well. And I've gotten a lot more familiar with the matchup as time's gone. So it's probably one of my best showings against Bayonetta, to be honest. Even if I didn't take a game, I was just happy that every game went to last stock, and the patience really worked out in that matchup. So that was really cool to see. So play a little bit of Redemption as well, but I don't really want to talk about those games. So just wrap it up there, and thanks for watching, everyone. Cool to see how the Warrior's going. Feels like I'm on the cusp of sort of breaking through things, and yeah, it's just nice to sort of document this journey, see how it goes. All right, catch ya.